Good morning to you all. Yeah, once again, time for another video. But before I start, I'd like to say many thanks to all the people who answered my ramblings talk. It was very touching, and okay, I'll probably do another one at another time. Obviously not the same subjects as was covered then. I'm very grateful. Look, the only reason I tend not to give answers back is because my typing is not very good, and to speak an answer is so much easy. When I type, I use one finger, and as you can guess, it takes a blooming long time. So once again, people that have passed comments, many thanks. I'll try to get some of the answers back, but if you excuse me if I can't. Anyhow, let's have, well, what have we got? I've had several of these type of, should I say, valves? No, they're not valves. They may look a bit like a valve, but two connections to them. One goes to the outer, like a shield, or not a shield, direction, and you've got a centre contact in the middle. They're obviously not connected. They are, and I had a hell of a job finding out about these because there doesn't seem to be very much information about them, but they are a photocell, Caesium silver photocell. All right, I remember many years ago, and here he goes into history, when I was visiting where my father worked. He, as I say, was a joiner, but he also done some of the electrical stuff. He wasn't the electrician there, but they sort of come to him if the electrician at the time wasn't available. Well, anyhow, he showed me something very interesting. He went to check, and I'm pretty sure I'm at the right place. You have to remember this was a long time ago. He checked the boiler. I think it was fuel powered. And I remember it very well. You had a glass window, obviously a heat-resistant glass window, which would light up to the flames inside the boiler. And outside, or just looking into it, you had one of those. I think it was called a radio visor. Don't know even if they're still in existence. As far as I know, they had offices or manufacturing plant at Merton, which is near Wimbledon. I think it was Radio Visor it was called. But anyhow, they had this type of valve, photocell, and they work simply by the fact that if the flames went out when they weren't supposed to go out, these would change the resistance. You've got two wires. It's actually a valve base, but it's modified into two wires. The resistance would change and obviously bring an alarm in to say that something was not 100% with the boiler. I'm pretty sure it was called Radio Visor. I think they were quite a well-known company. As I say, I don't know whether they're still going. A lot of modern things have come along and probably superseded these. Can't find too much about these. They're in the vintage valve section, but there again, not too much is said about them. So if anyone out there knows what they are, can add things that I've already put up, be very, very grateful. I say it's just an interesting. I've got a couple more similar valves to these. I say valves, they're actually photocells. But that was my first encounter with them. My father showed me them. I think he was quite technical. I know he done the electrical work when the official electrician was no longer available, or he was on holiday. But he was really trained as a joiner. But in those days, you would turn hands to other things and be quite legal to do it. You'd probably work on gas pipes, which I think is strictly illegal now. So a lot of things have changed, whether for the better or not, whether it's a part of a nanny state, I don't know. But anyhow, getting back to this is a photocell used in the thing I'm talking about, was to tell whether the boiler was actually on or not. And that's more or less all I've got to say about it. So once again, thanks for watching. I'm sure there's someone out there that knows far more about these than I do. As regards picking them up on eBay, I just don't know. These I got, I think a lot of these I probably got off of the Valve Man at Wimbledon. He had a lot of interesting bits and bobs. No lamps, but he definitely had valves. And it's all part of the collection now. So thanks again for watching. And as I say, many thanks for the comments on my ramblings. I will occasionally put a different ramblings in. I've got so many things I could cover. So we'll leave those for another day. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we'll pop this up on YouTube and see if anyone knows exactly what they are. That name again is, I think it was called Radio Visor. I may be wrong there. Someone out there will know. Once again, thank you. Thanks.